You just told your boss that you are a terrible, uninteresting person, and you didn't even realize it. That is exactly what happens when you mix up ed and ing adjectives. Let's fix this embarrassing mistake before your next conversation.
Wait, what? Oh no. Are you talking about my story from yesterday? Seriously?
Yes, John. You were telling everyone about the new Apple product meeting. What exactly did you say?
I just wanted to say the meeting was too long. So I said, I am so boring in that meeting. Everyone just looked at me.
Exactly. They looked at you because you just confessed that you are a boring guy. You were the one putting everyone to sleep.
Oh my gosh. I meant to say I felt sleepy. Why is English like this? In my head, boring and bored are the exact same word.
Don't worry, John. This is a global pain. So many learners just translate the word directly, missing the feeling completely. Let's forget grammar books today. Think about this as an energy trick. Are you ready for the aha moment?
Please, I need it. If I don't fix this, my boss will never promote me.
Okay, imagine a hot cup of coffee. The coffee is sending out energy. It is giving the heat. That sending energy is the ing feeling.
Right. So the coffee is doing the action. It's pushing the heat to me.
Exactly. Now, you touch the cup. You receive the heat. You feel it inside your body. That receiving, that inner feeling, is the ed feeling.
Wait, let me think. So, ing is the sender, and ed is the receiver?
Bingo! In your meeting, the meeting was sending out sleepy energy. So, the meeting was boring. It was the sender.
Ah, and I was just sitting there, receiving all that terrible energy. So I felt bored.
Yes, when you said, I am boring, you told them you were sending out the sleepy energy. You called yourself a human sleeping pill.
That is so funny, but also really painful. So, ing makes the feeling, and ed has the feeling.
That's a great way to put it. By the way, if you guys listening just had your own aha moment, hit the like button. Let's look at more real-world examples. Let's move to our logic gallery. First example, confusing versus confused. John, what do learners usually say when they read bad instructions?
Oh, I know this one. We usually say, this instruction is so confused. We translate it directly from our native language.
Exactly. That's the common mistake. You think the paper itself has a brain and feels lost, but paper cannot feel feelings.
Right. So applying the energy trick, the instruction manual is sending out headache energy. It is the sender.
Yes. So the correct feeling is, the instructions are confusing. And what happens to you, the receiver?
I receive the headache. I feel the pain. So, I am confused.
Perfect. Native speakers would look at you funny if you said the paper was confused. Imagine a piece of paper crying.
That happens every time I try to read the manual for my new smart home devices. Tech these days is getting out of hand.
Tell me about it. I bought one of those smart coffee makers, and honestly, the app is so confusing.
I just want hot bean water, Mary. I don't want to connect my coffee to the Wi-Fi. It makes me so confused.
Haha, look at you, using them correctly in a natural conversation. Let's look at the next pair. Exciting versus excited. This one is huge in sports. When people watch Messi play, what do they usually mess up?
Well, my friends always say Messi is very excited when he does a crazy dribble. But wait, he is the one doing the magic.
Right. The common mistake is thinking excited just means great energy. But direct translation fails us again. Messi is the sender. He is sending out magic energy to the stadium. So he is an exciting player.
I get it. And because I am watching him, I receive that magic energy. So I am excited.
Exactly. If you say, Messi is excited, native speakers will picture Messi jumping up and down like a little kid in a candy store.
That is a hilarious image. Speaking of which, did you see his last match for Inter Miami? It was absolutely exciting.
I missed it, but I heard the crowd was going crazy. They were definitely excited.
Yeah, the energy in the US for soccer is changing. It's not just basketball anymore. It's an exciting time for sports.
All right, let's keep this momentum. Example 3, tiring versus tired. This one happens a lot at work.
Oh yeah. People say, my job is so tired. I hear that all the time.
Yes, because in their head, job equals bad, me equals bad, everything is just tired. But a job doesn't sleep in a bed.
A job doesn't need a nap. The job is the thing sending the heavy, exhausting energy.
So, following our trick, the job is tiring, it is the sender, and you, the poor worker, receive that energy.
Understanding. So I go home and crash on the sofa because I am tired. The feeling is inside me.
Exactly. Native speakers know immediately. If you say your job is tired, they might joke, well, give your job a pillow.
I've definitely had tiring weeks lately. My boss wants me to learn all these new AI tools.
AI is everywhere now. Are you enjoying it, or is the learning process just tiring?
It's both. It's an exciting technology, but spending 8 hours staring at a screen leaves me completely tired.
I get that. Speaking of technology, let's look at example 4, frightening versus frightened. Think about watching a scary movie.
Ah, people often say, the movie was so frightened.
Yes. And again, the TV screen doesn't have a heart to feel fear. The movie is the thing pushing the fear energy into the room.
So the movie is frightening. It sends the fear. And I cover my eyes because I am frightened.
Bingo! You're a pro at this energy trick now. If you say the movie is frightened, native speakers imagine the DVD hiding under the bed.
You know what else is frightening? Watching Elon Musk's Starship explode. But it's also amazing.
SpaceX test flights are wild. I feel a bit frightened for the astronauts, to be honest.
Right? But pushing the limits is always an exciting process.
Okay, one last rapid-fire test for you, John. Let's summarize the mission today.
Okay, the street-style summary. ING is the boss sending the energy. ED is the victim feeling the energy inside.
I love that. The boss versus the victim. So you will never tell your boss, I am boring, ever again.
Never. The meeting was boring and I was bored. Case closed.
If you guys are also struggling with this, drop a comment below with your own example. Have you ever made this mistake?
Yeah, let me know. I'm not the only one embarrassing myself. And don't forget to subscribe and watch the next video on the screen.
We'll see you in the next lesson. Keep practicing the feelings, not just the rules.